Hello and welcome to the stream. It's me, Ghost. You can find me at ArtGhosts, ARTGH0STS, pretty much everywhere online. I have a Patreon, I have a coffee. I usually do Sunday art streams and Tuesday video game streams, but I wanted to play some more Planet Zoo today. I'm getting my chat set up real quick. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing franchise mode today in Planet Zoo. Let me get the game up. This is the intro area. We're just gonna jump right into it, I guess. But this is our starting pathway coming out from the spawner. We have a North American desert sort of setup background. So we got these big desert mountains in the background. Let me turn the music down just a touch. I've just got the soundtrack playing in the background, so I don't have to rely on the in-game audio. Okay. Let me get OBS. There we go. All right, so we're just gonna hop right into this. This is the zoom out that we've got of our zoo right now. It's quite small, but you know, we're just starting out. We've got a little seating area in the front here showing off some of our desert plants before we go to the intro stand. We've got an ATM. We've got a tour point, which I've never really messed with before. We got bathrooms, info stands, and, you know, some food. A little seating area over here that people can take advantage of. I think those are restaurant seats. No, those are picnic benches. Okay. On this side, we have the capybara and peccary. We have so many capybara. It's quite ridiculous. I'm just checking if I had some dropped frames, but looks fine. Yeah, so we've got tons of capybara in here. Tons of the collared peccary. We don't have enough hard space for them, which is quite ridiculous considering how many shelters I built for them. But we just have to be careful about how much we got going on here. Because we're almost out of space for them too, and I'm thinking, I don't know, I need some sort of overflow for them. They're getting me a lot of conservation credits though. Let's see, caiman, dangerous fighting due to overcrowding. Yeah, so we've got the spectacled caiman as well, and there's a ton of them, 28 of them. So let's... Why can't I release you to the wild? Let's go to our animals. Animals. Species is gonna be spectacled caiman. Here we go. Let's get the adult caimans. Okay. You're fine, I guess. Let's release you to the wild. Got a bunch of juveniles. But let's see. There's a couple of 6-year-olds. George is the alpha male. Why can't I get rid of Felipe? Condition. Whatever, I'll quick trade you. We don't need a ton of money. I mean, a ton of conservation credits, although it would be nice. So George is the alpha male. So let's unpause this. We still have outsiders here. I guess not. There's a lot of females. A lot of juveniles. So we've got a couple of challenges. Receive a zoo inspection report with an overall star rating of 5.0. Release a common warthog to the wild. And adopt 2 exhibit species. Our guests also think the tickets are underpriced, so let's bring that up to $13. And 10 for the children. So, we don't have marketing going, so our reputation isn't as high. Our education rating is quite low as well. Got capybara and the peccary boards. We just have the spectacled caiman there. And then over here we've got a combination of species. We've got the common ostrich, common warthog, and Thompson's gazelle. They all got a lot of space, so they're doing good together. How are my warthogs doing? Got a bunch of babies going. So we'll release one into the wild soon. What I want to do is figure out where I want to put some exhibit species, because we also do have a common ostrich, common warthog. We need one more board up here for the gazelle. Let's see. Thompson's gazelle. And heat maps, H. So let's do education coverage. Ooh, we don't have one up here. So let's do a speaker for Thompson's gazelle. I'll make it bigger. Cover that whole area. But we now have this little terrace area with some bathrooms. I want to set up a nice little waiting area right here, maybe. Or we can do an animal talk seating. That might be good. Because I think I have another one. I used to have another one behind. Oh yeah, I do. It's not for any actual talk. It's just for seating. Because the animal talk is too far away. They don't actually use it, but I like how it looks. Better than putting vending machines there, in my opinion. Okay. Sorry, I had to cough and mute myself real quick. But yeah, we have this little seating area. What do I want to do? That research and mechanic research is complete. Mechanic research. Shops and food shops. Oh yeah, because I've got 2 workshops, don't I? Yeah, I put an extra one back here. Cool. So let's put some facilities. Benches, picnic benches. Let's do some more of these European ones. Because then we could just snap in the umbrella to them. Five is probably good, right? Advanced. I don't want them touching, but I don't want them to be the same, you know? There we go. We got 5 tables over here. That works. Let's do the talk. Animal talk seating. Animal talk point. Right there. Link the seating. Let's do the Thompson's Gazelle. When do I do the tour over here? Is that timed? I don't recall. Educator's entrance. This is all the entrance area, right? So let's go into our work zones. Educator's entrance. We've got a tour. Oh yeah, we do have a talk point up here. We have a tour point over there. We just don't have a talk point for the ostriches and everything. So how many educators do we have? We have 2 educators. They have high workloads. Let's train them. Let's train you. Train security, and let's train up our vendors. So we've got vendors entrance for our work zone. New work zone. Vendors. We got a staff room. Those are the toilet blocks, so I don't need those. Okay. Vendors for Paris 1. Okay. So unassigned staff. Let's go to our vendors here. Gulpy, Looney Balloons, Chief Beef 2. We got Gulpy Slush 1, Looney Balloons 1, and Chief Beef 2. Let's get another vendor. And that vendor is gonna work on the upper terrace. And then the other vendor is gonna be an extra for the entrance area. I've got the money. Not too right. It's just my vendors are all very overworked. So let's help them out a little bit. Let's go back into the work zones. We got keepers for the capybara and the caiman. Keepers for the warthog. So okay. Mechanics entrance 1. Add the toilet block to that. I should probably put another ATM over here. Facilities, money, ATM. So, I have a pack to throw food into. Whatever. The last standing guests. When is this talk point happening? January. So we'll have this one. Yeah, we'll have that one in March. Probably get some lights over here. Pretty dark. I keep forgetting to put lights because I'm mostly open during the day. But, you know, we'll make it work. Is that trash? Oh, I forgot to put trash cans. Let's put some of these conservation pack bins. I like how they look. Okay, we got it on that side. Mechanic research is complete and we have high amounts of litter. Great. I just want to get the food shops and drink shops out of the way. And then maybe we'll do souvenir shops. Or more of the conservation thing. High amounts of litter. Okay. Let's duplicate some bins over here. More completed mechanic research. Getting through that very quickly. Okay, so we got 4 bins there. That's broken. Is there some potted plants we can use maybe? Facilities construction. Centerpieces. These are cute. Oh, look, capybara thing on a stone plinth. Let's actually demolish that. There we go. A little capybara plinth and stone statue. That looks nice, right? Did that increase it? It did. What else can I construct with? We got planter troughs. Concrete planter pedestals. Let's put some plants in those. Filters, biome, desert. Did that increase the scenery rating? It sure did. Let's add some railing to this. Might help a little bit. What if we put a kid education board over here? And another one right here. That might help. Still got high amounts of litter. Where's our caretaker? Oh, there's more that are over here. Did I not put enough bins? I mean, clearly not. Let's do more facilities. Put bins on both sides here. Trash bin there. Trash bin there. Oh, we got one over there. Not a lot of plants lining the path yet, but we're working on it. We're thinking about it, I think. Put some desert plants right here. Let's get another educator. A floater. Oh no, he's there. So keepers have a high workload. Let's get one more keeper. And this keeper is gonna go to Warthog exhibit. Not exhibit, I've been playing too much 2-Point Museum. But the... Okay. Probably do want to build another enclosure though. Dirty, dirty people. Throwing trash all over my Zoom. I don't know what else I want to do. I kind of want to... Do I want to do a path off this way? Maybe like a loop around. I want to eventually go into this crevasse, make my way around and go to there. Perhaps. I want to take advantage of the terrain that is available to me. I just don't know quite what to do. So I guess we could put another raised thing here. Is this terrain that can be navigated? Predicted visibility. Okay. I've never really messed with this hot map before. Okay, we've got temperature. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got the water cleanliness to worry about. And power. So we're building, we're really building. What happened here? Education boards are fine, I guess. I kind of want to put some boards on either side right here. So let's do it. Why are you up in the air? Duplicate. And we got a bunch more education, which will be very helpful in our score. Got high amounts of litter, which is frustrating. Yeah, it seems like it's just not getting picked up. And it's mostly just in these high traffic areas, I guess. Anyway, let's go back right here and decorate Gulpy. Do these have scenery ratings? I don't know. They do. Okay. So we'll improve the scenery a little bit. There we go. That looks pretty nice. Let's get some little... I can put this bush right here, I guess. It's not blocking anything. Nice. So that's a little bit more decorated. We got security camera right there. Do I have a security camera over here? I do not. Abilities, security. Right above the ATM. Thompson's gazelle. Was expecting offspring. Hickory has matured. Okay. Still waiting for the warthogs to mature. Benches there, but they're not using the trash can. Okay. Animal trading. Reset the filters. Let's see what we can find. There's a lot of melanistic leopards, which are pretty cool. I want a melanistic leopard. I can get African wild dogs. Tortoises. I don't know what I want to get. A mer leopard might be good. Let's get this male leopard. And this female leopard. Let's see, what do they need? They are critically endangered. They need taiga and temperate biomes and a lot of space. And some climbing requirement. So, how do I want to do this? Actually, need some more lights. Yeah, more lights. I guess Staff Path could use some lights. It's not necessary. So we have researched all the food shops. So we have a ton of options now. Let's go back into mechanic research. Let's go back to conservation theme research just because I like that. Okay. So maybe I don't want to do another raised platform here. Maybe I do, because you want to get a good view of the spectacled caiman. But I want to do a separate path. I guess that would give me some room to do what I want to do. This, align to grid. how wide is this? 20? So it's not going to go as far back because there's the tree there. There's nothing to see really. Does the power reach over there? It does. So we're going to get some more of these spectacled caiman boards for education purposes. Cool. Let's get some lights. Maybe some benches. Or a bench, rather. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I like the raised walkways. I saw another person do that when I was looking up a tutorial, and I thought that was a great way to get a better view of the animals. I'm gonna do another speaker here. The caimans. Make it as big as possible without interfering, I guess. Okay. Inspector has left. Report. We got 5 stars on all of them except for our education. We got 4 stars overall. What could I be doing better with our education? I don't know. Okay, so we've got an outsider here. Let's release you to the wild. Gotta maintain these populations. Still a bunch of juveniles. Let's release you to the wild. How's our warthogs doing over here? You're not a warthog. Are they still just little piglets? Yeah, they're still just little piglets. That's fine. We've only got the one leucistic one. Albino. I don't know if it's albino or leucistic. Yeah, it's albino. We got more research done. Like our drink shops. So drink shops now we've got a whole bunch of options. So let us research habitats. That'll give us some good blueprints to use. Little piglets. Little warthogs, rather. So cute. Okay, we're getting the ostrich researched, which it gives us education bonuses, so I guess like as we research it, it'll be fine. Green iguana? Did I ever have a green iguana? I don't know. Let's put some exhibit species in though. We don't have any of those. So I can do that. Oh wow, there's a lot of people over here. Cool. Exhibit species. We could do a little plaza here, right? Align to grid. So let's take those two out. And let's put our exhibit species, exhibit boxes. Medium. So this has room for 2 exhibits. It's already pre-decorated. I'm not gonna bother with it. Okay. We got these little spots of brown. Just even them out. And it's got boards on there for education. Yeah, I think I'll be happy with that. And then I can put a border around here or something. Or path. Railing on ground path. I don't know why I want railing over here, I just do. Just to differentiate it a little bit. Let's go back into the paths and take off that for the rest of the pathing that we do. What exhibit animals? I do want an iguana. Female iguana. That one's fine. So green iguana's there. Let's do the other lesser Antillean iguana. We'll send that there. And then let's set up their environments so they are a little bit better. Oh, there's no power. That's a problem. Power. Oh, it's like right outside the boundary. So what we're gonna do is move it, I think. Path. Align to grid. Yeah, we gotta move it. Delete path. Let's align to the grid and add it back. And then move this. I just don't want to put another power source that looks ugly, you know? So you could probably put another... Yeah, that's fine. Deselect grid and then... Do I want to add back those railings? I do. Okay. So I adopted the 2 different exhibit species, so I'm gonna get $1,000 for that. We do have power now to both of them. Wonderful. I'm gonna add a new keeper for just exhibits. Is what I'm gonna do. Keeper. And then we gotta go into the work zones. New work zone. Keeper, and you're gonna get this staff room. Yeah, because you don't need to be walking all the way over there. Rename it Keeper. Exhibits. And then we'll add that keeper. Who else needs some training? Our educators do. They have heavy workloads. Our vets are doing fine. Our mechanics are fine. Security can train up a little bit more, as can our caretakers. Same with our vendors. Just train them up. Low welfare. That's right. So let's go into our exhibits. Let's rename it Green Iguana. Lesser Antillean Iguana. And then we've got to go into their climate. And just adjust it a little bit. What's going on with the music here? Oh, it's just background. Okay. Still not in its ideal temperature. Just adjust it a touch more. There we go. So we can also manage the population, which I think is a great addition. So for overpopulation, we want to manage. We want a maximum of 1 of each. Store in Trade Center. Priority appeal. Lowest first. Great. So we're managing that. Let's add the education for them. And then once I do some more research on them, I'll have more things that I can add into their enclosures. Let's do this for the green iguanas, for the education boards. And then we can make it look a little nicer. Climate's good now. Let's do... Protesters. I fixed it. Anyway, I'm gonna add a speaker. For, let's do green iguana. There we go. Just adding in the grass here. Why doesn't that have a path on it or a railing? There we go. Let's get some donation bins. I almost forgot about that. We want to get them the same color that I've already been recoloring them, which I didn't do for over here. I recolored them green. I wish we could save our recolors. We also need to fix the railing on this side. There we go. Duplicate. And the railing's not on this one either. There we go. All right, so we got donation bins all around it. Oops, stop the music there. Trees, maybe. Or a bush. Bushes work. We do need lights. It is getting quite late. Oh, there's no power over here for the lights. He wants me to get 2 more exhibit species. Not right now. We got some more research done. Mechanic research. I think we need another caretaker. And I won't put him in a work zone just so he's a floater. Let's put some benches. Right? Okay, I'm gonna do one right here, one right here, then we're gonna do 2 right in the middle. So we got some benches. Probably put some corner benches or something. Just a spot to hang out, you know? We can add education boards, the conservation boards. Those will be traditional medicine, species reintroduction, repair the ozone layer. Dolores died. Call the vet. It's okay, she was old. Oh boy, so many capybara and peccary. Huh. Your welfare's okay. You almost don't have enough space though, so I will free some of you to the wild shortly. Let's see. How's our warthogs doing? Are they still all babies? They are. I slowed the rate at which they age because they were just, the capybara were overtaking me. I had no idea what to do. Let's do some trees. And those small trees. They're cute bushes. I'll do them on this side, maybe. Why are we losing money? Okay, we might be okay. Should we do marketing? Poster campaign? So we do have more education going on. We got nice open pathways for this little exhibit space. But what I want to do is for the Amur leopard that I got, it's in my trading. Right? Animal trade. Why are you in my trade center? There. Yeah, so the Amur leopard. They need a lot of space and they need some climbing area. So maybe I need to research climbing. Shelters and climbing I already did. Okay, good. We got the two-way glass so we can do that. What I want to do is delete that path there. I want this to be central to the Amur leopard enclosure, this piece of terrain. So we can probably have the staff enter the back of the enclosure this way. Yeah. Staff path. I don't need railing anymore. Okay. More mechanic research being done. They're just whipping through it. Let's see. Habitat barriers. Climbable. What's one that's not climbable? The red brick is not climbable. Corrugated. Let's do this one. Let's pause for now while we'll build this. Oh wait, actually, let's not pause. I need to make some money. Oops. Let's see. How many animals are in here? Common ostrich. It's only the male, so we're gonna have the female in there soon. Warthogs are doing just fine. Let's upgrade their food quality, maybe. Gazelle are doing quite well. We still got little babies. Gotta wait for some money to come in before we can build. But it's pretty busy. Let's see. Let's go up on our ticket prices, maybe. 15. Guests are thirsty. You want more drink options, huh? Not enough drink options up here. It's just Sculpey slush, I guess. Capybara fighting. Oh no. Let's release you to the wild. We really need to cut back on some of our capybara, huh? So many of you. So let's go into our animals. Let's just sell some of them for cash because we're in the negative. We have a lot of gold ones. Sylvia's not. Quick trade, $2.99. Let's see. Which of our capybara are not gold level? Yeah, let's get $2,000 for that. And for their hard shelter, yeah, they're good. Let's get them some more enrichment, maybe. Click on a capybara, go to enrichment filter. Enrichment. Food enrichment. Let's just do another small barrel feeder. A veggie jelly cake. That's fun. What about toys? What do they have as far as toys go? They don't have a submarine buoy. That's cute. Hello, capybara. Okay, let's actually build this merleopard enclosure. If we're not too low on cash. Do we need a new ATM? I think we might need another ATM. You can put it here by the bathroom, maybe. I actually don't know where I want to put it. Oh, there's not that much of a line. Let's actually charge a fee for that. $1 fee to the bathrooms. Yeah, they have a 50-cent fee. Let's do $1 fee for the bathrooms. Just because we're losing money on it. Yeah, habitat cleanliness is a disease risk, huh? Oh boy. So we'll put something in this area here, but I especially want something happening here. Let's delete another pathway. Barriers. Steel mesh. We can do the steel mesh again. Okay. So we're gonna have it connected slightly to the Cayman enclosure, which will be fine. Why is this angle snap? Okay, so we need a whole lot of space for this guy. Which maybe I should make this the back of the enclosure. Yeah, so we'll stretch out the front of this enclosure a little bit more. Let's do angle snap again. Never mind. Don't like the angles it's given me. Okay. So we're here. Oops, didn't mean to delete that whole thing. Let's just delete these ones. And delete this path again. I don't know what I'm doing with this path. Important alert requires attention. So how big is this? Edit barrier. I need to put. I need to make it higher. 14 feet, maybe. I don't have enough money, maybe. Freaking not reach habitat. Did I just reset something? Hold on. Work zones. Yeah. Capybara and Cayman. I don't know why those got out of their zone. Let's rename the habitats again. Capybara. 3. Wait, why is there 2 spectacled cayman? Says that they escaped. Probably because of me accidentally deleting that fence. Oops. We'll recover. Everybody's gonna run out and be scared, but yeah, all of these just disconnected too. That's frustrating. Okay, capybara. Capybara. Let me just redo all of these signs real quick, and then we'll get back to programming. Peccary. Capybara. Peccary. And the peccary. Okay. Are we back? Fixing that. This one should be fine in just a moment. That's really annoying. I just got to be more careful about deleting my habitat gates. There we go. So that's all fixed up. We need our staff gate. Edit barrier. I don't have enough money to raise the gate anymore. Fantastic. Maybe it's because I'm raising the Cayman sides too. So let's try this again. Let's raise this one. And let's get a gate. Glass habitat gate. Okay. Whoops. So we got that taken care of. Leopard. Land area. Okay, so maybe I made it too big. I think I did. But, you know, maybe we just get the leopards in there and see. Wait, that's not true. No dangerous animals escaped. 61,000 squared. Let's look at our animal training. What do we need? Send to zoo. Let's get you into quarantine. Let's unpause this. Diseased animal. Classic swine fever. Let's see. Who's an outsider with these guys? Let's just do emergency capture. I don't have time for this. Habitat species. Okay, we can do that. Oh, breed pandas. This is the challenge for... That's already been reached. Okay. I'm just gonna do emergency capture for that guy too. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a bit larger than our other exhibits, so I'm gonna take this back one. Bring it back a little bit. I wonder if I can do something that's a little bit more creative. Oh, and cash. Why is our cash flow so bad? And stop the marketing. They're not buying a lot is the thing. Guest happiness is great. Maybe we boost the tickets a little bit more. Let's look at our money situation. Power costs. Animal food is our biggest one. So I'm gonna see if I should just speed this up while we get some money. Get some conservation credits from saying hello to people. Yeah, so people are coming back in. They weren't for a little while because of the escaped animals. But we're getting our money back. So you've developed the conservation theme. Should we get a transportation ride? Let's research transportation rides. Let's research that since it's an active disease. I think this habitat's just too nasty. Let's see. Animal welfare. We do need to expand our power out as well. Realizing that. Let's release you out to the wild, Antonio. We're negative 10,000 now. Oh, maybe I expanded too fast. Let's reduce some food costs. Why is a caiman in here? You should not be in there. Where's the other caiman? What the heck? You should not be in here. You should not be in there at all. But let's reduce some food costs. They get grade 1. They get grade 1. Spectacled caiman gets grade 1. So there's a lot of people standing over here. I could put a donation bin over here. I didn't anticipate them standing over here, but can't really stop it, I guess. Unless I got rid of that glass wall. But I don't need to do that. Maybe I do. What the heck? Yeah, I can't buy anything. I'm super in debt. Let's check out alone. Okay. I'm gonna fix the money situation here. We need another big exhibit to really draw in the crowds. What did the Amur leopards need again? 7,000 for 8,000 for 2 adults. 9,000. Yeah, I can reduce the size of this quite a bit. Let's delete that. Or actually, what I'm gonna do instead is do a little cutout so that the people can walk in. That would be cool. Let's reduce the size of that. How's that? You can kind of see in. Let's get the path to go in, though. Perfect. So yeah, it goes right in there. Let's actually change the path. Align that to the grid. Let's do something else with the path here. Line to grid. Because we're going to be putting something in the middle here. I could do like tortoises in that small spot. That would be cool. So this is still pretty large. I feel like you're not going to be able to see the animals. How did that change it? Land area is 45,000 squared. Let's get some water maybe. And terrain this. Let's terrain adjust this. Okay. Let's get the Amur leopard in here. Just so I can figure out what they need. Create a work zone. Actually, this can be added to the work zone I already have. Keepers, capybara, caimans. I'm actually going to take a little break here. I've been streaming for over an hour and a half and my shoulder hurts. So I need to stretch. I need to walk around a little bit, get a drink, take a smoke. I don't know, whatever. And then we'll start getting the Amur leopards situated. Yeah. We need more power out here. Just keep thinking about it. So I've got water. I put the water on this side. Let me actually just do that real quick before I forget. Terrain, push. What? Let's smooth this out just a touch. Okay, so they'll have water on that side. Let us save the zoo. And wow, we're really in the hole. How do I increase our income? Shop income. Or drink sales, souvenir sales. No collared peccary donations? Weird. And no common ostrich donations. Why? Do I not have enough boards? Yeah, there's no boards for them down here. Oh boy, I'm gonna keep getting distracted here. Oh. These conservation exhibits are cute. Ooh. Go in there and look? No. Cool. Anyway, I'll figure out why I'm not getting donations for collared peccary or the ostrich. Weird. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me just save again. And I will be back in probably 10 minutes. So I will be back and we'll get to working on that enclosure. Thanks for hanging out with me so far. Or watching back on this VOD or just popping in and out. Hello, welcome back to the stream. I'm still playing Planet Zoo for just a little while longer. I'm really itching to play some Mind Over Magic because the 1.0 version came out recently. So I'm gonna, on my next little break in just a little bit here, I'm going to switch gears, restart the stream doing Mind Over Magic, just so it's a separate video on YouTube. And then we'll play some of that. It's like a magic school management game. Kind of like Oxygen Not Included, where you have to build rooms. And those rooms have very specific things you have to do to complete them. And I've been having a lot of fun playing the pre-1.0 in the past, but I haven't actually played much of the 1.0. Why is Felipe so bad? Why are you thirsty? Yeah, you just needed a drink, buddy. Okay. So we got our mer leopards. Wow, they got a lot of space. So let's take a look at the heat map here. As far as traversable area. Oh, you can climb out of all of that. Let's do climb proof. There we go. So they can't get up there. How do I assist with them getting up there? I may get some rocks on this side so they can climb, or I build the climbing apparatus around here. Let's do that. Here we go, large animal climbing frame. Why can you not get on there? Heat map again, traversable area. Yeah, now you can get all up on there. What is that? Jumpable escape point? Great. Jumpable escape point. Okay, so they can just jump a million feet. Why is that still a jumpable escape point? Okay. I don't think it's jumpable anymore. So what do you want as far as terrain? Get you some soil. Short grass. And a whole lot less sand. So let's make this little mountain all rocky. Get rid of all the sand. Okay, we got some grass on that side. Hard shelter's gonna be a bit of a pain. Yeah, we don't have a lot of that researched. some bedding. Okay. Seems to be enough hard shelter. Now the environment. Taiga. Let's get the time. It's kind of late, so let's adjust the time. Habitat items. Let's get food and water. Food enrichment. Okay, we got their enrichment. That's all taken care of. We should probably get. It's probably pretty hot for them, huh? Let's do habitat, heaters and coolers. Coolers. So I feel like if they're in the taiga, they need to really be meal quality, habitat, temperature. $5 to 88. Okay, yeah. I'm going to reduce the temperature in this enclosure. Get some snow. Are they shy? I forgot to check if they're shy. They seem fine. Wikipedia. Wow, in 1970 there were thought to be only 30 left in the wild. Nice, okay. Interspecies. Relations with humans, neutral, so they're not shy. Oh no. Let's release you to the wild, actually. Common warthogs are fighting, so that means they've aged up. Let's click the fence. Let's go to the animals. Common warthog. Yeah, let's get you out of here. Let's see. Oh, there's our babies. Put a little bit more enrichment in there. What other things do I want to do here? Souvenir shops, maybe? Released a common warthog to the wild, so we got 500 bucks. Have 1750 guests in the zoo. Oh man, I keep getting distracted. Okay. So, merleopards. Environment. Get some broken trees. We got a bunch of caribou moss. Let maybe get some trees in here. Just line the edge of the enclosure with this. Just to make it look a little nicer. And just increase the coverage as well. Solitary animals, so they're probably not used to being watched. Not used to people at all. Probably put some smaller. Ivy corners, ivy verticals, Siberian shrubs. We can get some wild hedges. Cover up this staff path. I think that's good for now. Let's get our education boards. And not forget the education boards. I don't want to have to copy paste it, but donation bin. Let's get on there, leopard, and then duplicate it again. And get a little speaker. No power. Okay, we have enough power to reach the enclosure at least. Perfect. I got a nice big predator. Start attracting people in here. Maybe maybe I need some cheaper herbivores to get in here. That might be a thing. Okay. Let's save this. And then I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to come back with some Mind Over Magic. So give me about 15 minutes. I'll get that set up. And then I'll send out the link again on my Discord and on Blue Sky. I was eating popcorn earlier, so my throat's all dry, but thank you for joining me. This has been some interesting developments that we've had at our zoo here. We added exhibit animals, we added the Amur leopard, we developed our little terrace space up here and improved our rating up half a star. We're in the red pretty far as what our ongoing expenses are. Maybe I need to like fire some staff that I trained up too high. Like I've been training a little bit carelessly. I don't know what to do. We'll add a transport ride. Those are making profit. Only this toilet block is not making profit. Okay. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me look at my loans real quick. Eesh. Yeah, I might do tortoises here. Fire an educator. Get another thirst quenching stand for my guests. Where's my guests? Where can I see my guests? You're stuck. Litter is disgusting. Thirsty, it's scorching out here. So, average time in zoo 13 minutes. Do I put... Because it is a desert. But I could start doing coolers. You know what I mean? And I 75 at the entrance, maybe. We'll cool people down. Breed a new habitat animal. That won't be a problem. So we've got some things to work on. If I go broke, then we'll just end the series. I don't know. I'll try something new. But thank you for joining me so far with Planet Zoo in franchise mode. We'll start another franchise zoo, maybe, if we can't turn this one around. But yeah, I'm going to be coming back in about 15 minutes to start some Mind Over Magic. So stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out for the notification that I'm going live. And I'll also post the link on my Blue Sky. You can find me at ArtGhosts, ARTGH0STS, all across the board. That's on Blue Sky, Patreon, Coffee. So if you want to support me, if you want to help pay for some of my cat's medical bills that are coming up soon, I am fundraising for that. Any bit of financial support you send my way is always greatly appreciated. But I think especially Nala, sleeping on the couch over there, will appreciate getting her cardiology follow-up as well. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to my Patreon members. And I will see you in just a little bit. Have a great Sunday.